Hi, I'm Jaimee Andreessen, a work-at-home mom passionate about helping entrepreneurs like you build a thriving laser business. Whether you're just starting out, looking to grow, or ready to scale your business, this podcast is for you. We'll dive deep into the world of lasers and other machine crafting equipment, cover topics like business strategies, mindset shifts, customer experience, and creative inspiration. I'll share my own experience navigating business with young kids, building a successful shop. Get ready to learn, grow, and have some fun. Welcome to Party with a Laser. Hi, and welcome to episode number 14, A Party with a Laser. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're diving into a topic I know you've seen floating around everywhere, passive income. Let's be honest, is passive income in a handmade business actually real? Or is it just one of those online business buzzwords that doesn't apply to us? If you've ever found yourself working late during the holiday season, thinking there has to be a better way, this episode is for you. We're breaking down what passive income actually is and isn't, and how you can start earning money even when your laser is turned off and you're not glued to your workspace. I'll share what's worked for me and what hasn't, plus give you tons of ideas you can steal today. Ready to build some breathing room into your business? Let's dive in. Okay, let's get one thing straight. Passive income isn't actually passive. I know, bummer, right? It's not a set it and forget it forever. But what it is a front-loaded work that can continue to bring income over and over time, often with little to no ongoing effort. In other words, as handmade makers, most of our income is very active. You have to design it, make it, package it, ship it, and during the holidays, it's a full-on marathon. But when you add passive income streams, you're start to build buffers. Here's what passive income can help you do. Stop trading time for money all the time. Smooth out the slow seasons. Make money even when you're not physically in your studio. Think of it like this. You're creating a little digital army that keeps working even when you need a break. Passive income gives you options. Let's start with digital files such as SVGs, templates, and printables. This is actually where I started. I had some files I'd made for myself for a personal project, and they were really cool files, and I was like, maybe somebody else would be interested in them. They're not something that I want to make to sell, but they were a file that I already created, so I decided to upload the SVG with instructions onto Etsy to see how that would work. And I was able to actually start an SVG business. I remember the first time that I actually sold one. Y'all, it felt like magic. I didn't scan anything. I didn't paint. And that's when I realized this little digital file could work for me in the background while I focus on the other 5,000 things in my business. If you're already designing in Lightburn, Illustrator, or Silhouette Studios, ask yourself, can I package this up and sell the file? If you're designing a cute ornament, a sign, a keychain, anything, you can save the file and repurpose it. Just make sure you're not uploading anything with licensing issues. It needs to be your own original design. So let's talk about how to do it right, because this is what I learned the hard way. Clarity is everything. The first thing that you need to do is to make sure that people realize it is a digital file. If it is not in 1,000 different spots that this is a digital file, there is no physical product that will be sent. You will be getting tons and tons and tons of emails asking, where is my product? I ended up adding this is a digital product on my cover photo, in my listing, in the description, and anywhere else I could figure out how to add this is a digital product, no physical item will be shipped. At one point, it was getting so bad at people asking, where is my physical product? I added a little text box on Etsy saying type yes, that you understand that no physical product will be sent. And even with all of that, you still might have the occasional people asking where their physical product is. The next thing that you need clarity on is what machines or software is this compatible with. I designed all of my files to use on a laser. However, I got a ton of people asking, is this compatible with my Silhouette or my Cricut machine? I have never used a Cricut or a Silhouette machine, so I have no idea if it was or not. So I just always made sure that I listed what machines and software it was compatible with. The next is make note of what type of files are included. I always included an SVG, the AI, my Adobe Illustrator file, PDF. I would add a couple of JPEG pictures as well that could be utilized. for a few of the listings. Earlier this year, I was doing an audit of my shop and realized that I had not made a new SVG to sell in over 2 years. And I decided to go ahead and stop selling all of my SVGs and pivot the shop. The SVG file shop was an amazing option for passive income. However, one of the things I did realize is that even though it was passive income, it did take time to make the files and to market the files. Whenever I was actually marketing the files, they did really, really well. However, after it was sitting empty for a couple of years with very little advertisements, and there would be months that I would not even log on to this account, it was no longer worth keeping it for me. I love helping people, but I realized really quickly that I was spending more time answering messages than I was designing new files or running my main business. The time and mental energy it took to respond to every inquiry, especially when the file was only $3.50, just didn't feel worth it anymore whenever I applied the 80-20 rule. The next passive income suggestion is courses or tutorials. If you figured something out, like how to use a laser software or how to paint signs cleanly or how to photograph products, you can turn them into mini courses, tutorials, or even paid PDF guides. This doesn't have to be a giant course launch. It could be a beginner's guide to laser cutting, a how to use my software walkthrough, a workshop replay on pricing or batching products. And once it's created, you can sell it again and again and again. The next option for passive income is affiliate marketing. You could recommend books, tools, links, materials you already use, and you can earn a commission when people buy through your links. You can join affiliate programs for Amazon, craft stores, or laser supply shops. You can become an affiliate for a laser company. You can also link these pages on blogs, email lists, or even under your YouTube videos or social media posts as a way to earn extra passive income. The next is print-on-demand products. Now, this one may not necessarily utilize your laser or your UV printer or other machines that you have. However, you can utilize the same designs that you've already made and put them on other print-on-demand products. This is a really great option if you're very creative design-wise. If you've already created a cute saying, holiday graphic, or artwork for your UV printer, why not repurpose the same design for t-shirt, mugs, stickers, or tote bags? With print on demand, you don't need to hold inventory or ship anything yourself. You simply upload the design into a platform, and when a customer purchases the order, it gets printed and shipped for you. You earn a percentage every sale. There are 2 main ways to do this. Use a print-on-demand platform that integrates with your shop, like Printful or Printify. Connect it to your Shopify or your Etsy store. You simply upload your design, choose the product, such as mug, shirt, or ornament, create a mock-up, and then list them where you would list your own product. When a customer orders a print-on-demand, the company handles productions and shipping. You just collect the profit differences between the sale price and the base cost. This is a great way to offer new items without taking up studio space or changing your production product. Now, a quick gut check and talk about what passive income isn't. It's not instant. You still have to build it, design it, test it, and promote it. It's not for everyone. If you hate the computer sides of things, some of these options may not be a good fit for you. It's not always high earning at first. You might only earn $20 your first month, but over time, these small wins stack up. Passive income doesn't replace your production business overnight, but it gives you breathing room. It gives you space to step back without stopping sales. How to get started without overthinking it. Pick just one idea, not 5. I am always the one that likes to try to do everything at once, and it doesn't work. So start by picking just a single idea. Ask yourself, what am I already doing that I could resell or repurpose? Maybe you already designed a cute sign last Christmas. Can I list this as an SVG? Don't aim for perfect, just aim to get started. And then it will evolve and you can make changes as you go. And don't forget to promote it. Put it on your website, add it to Instagram, mention it in your emails. You can't sell a passive product if no one knows about it. Start small, build slowly, and keep stacking those income streams. So, is passive income real for handmade business owners? Yes, if you're willing to build it intentionally. It won't replace your laser business tomorrow, but it can create space, freedom, and flexibility. and even financial security when you need it most. Whether you're selling SVGs, recommending your favorite tools, or finally launching that beginner tutorial you've been asked about 10 times, you can start creating income streams that work for you in the background. Until next time, keep creating, keep growing, and remember, your business doesn't have to run you. You get to run your business. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Party with a Laser. If you're looking for more resources, head on over to partywithalaser.com where you'll find show notes, all the links from today's episode, the blog, and so much more. If this episode was helpful for you, awesome. The greatest compliment I could receive from you is a rate, review, and subscribe on the podcast. Not only will this allow us to connect again on future episodes, it lets me know that I'm providing you with value, information, and helps other people find this content more easily. I'm truly appreciative of your support. Have a great day and see you next time.
Be in. Have a great day. Bye-bye.